Maria's interview with Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, it did move the markets yesterday. Listen to what he told her when she asked him about this delay in lowering the corporate tax rate. Roll tape.
We're sticking with the 20%. That's critical.
Okay, the 20% rate is critical even if it's a year later.
Again, we'd rather it sooner, but we'll work with the House and Senate on the rollout of that.
So he didn't dismiss the idea of a one-year delay. He did not dismiss it. Scott Hodge is with us. He's the president of the Tax Foundation. Let's get big picture, Scott. I say something, whether it's the Senate version, the House version, or a mishmash between the two, something is better than nothing. What say you?
I think that the Senate plan looks very strong right now. It complements a lot of the proposals that were already in the House plan. I think the Senate learned a lot by watching the House go through its process, and they fixed some of the issues that really most concerned the House. It will be interesting to see how they compromise these two plans, because House members have different political vulnerabilities and worries than senators do. And so it'll be interesting to see what wins the day. But I think that between the two plans, we have very, very pro-growth tax reform on the horizon. I think they'll get it done. I think they'll get it to the president's desk before Christmas.
So you say pass it. Don't do an Obamacare. Don't walk away from something like this. Pass it, no matter what that final bill looks like. By the way,
we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp here. Yeah.
Okay, the Wall Street Journal this morning, the editorial Review and Outlook says tax reform momentum. They say that, look, you're moving on. It's getting better than the House version. I take it you agree with that?
I do. I think that the Senate did learn a lot. They've made some corrections. This looks like an extremely pro-growth plan. They're accelerating the write-off for buildings and structures. They have their bonus depreciation or bonus expensing provision in there, which combined with the delay in lowering the corporate tax rate actually turns out to be more pro-growth than just the one over the other. And so I think that at the end of the day, this is going to be an extremely pro-growth plan. The markets are going to be very happy.
Okay, well, so far, not exactly ecstatic, but, you know, they're not exactly a sell-off either. But look, what rate of growth do you think we will achieve next year if something close to the Senate version is passed this year? Can we get to 4% next year, do you think?
No, I don't think so, but I think that it'll be in the nature of, instead of 2%, we'll have 2.5 to 2.8%.
That's disappointing.
Additional growth next. Well, there's only so much you can do with tax policy. Some of that growth is going to have to come with regulatory reform and other things.
Okay, last decision. Are we going to get something done this year?
I'm very confident. I think that the momentum is there. I think that the Republicans are absolutely committed to getting this done, especially after the political troubles they had in Virginia and elsewhere. They're extremely committed to this, and I think fear is playing a big part of this, and they want to get it done by Christmas.
Got it. Scott Hodge, thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.